Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today we're going to be checking out some AK-47 gameplay on Garrison, probably one of my favorite maps when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and Call of Duty in general. No, we haven't seen a good styled classic square 3-lane map in a Call of Duty video game in the past couple of years. We are usually just fed a lot of new creations that these development studios are trying to make to try to expand the horizon of what Call of Duty is capable of. But usually, 9 times out of 10, these new styled maps and these new designs just simply do not play that well, and it's very aggravating. So it's really nice to see a new map that follows an old school Call of Duty formula when it comes to map designs. Tons of fun. But after this gameplay, I'm also going to show you guys some Mac 10 gameplay, absolutely dishing it on Raid. I think you guys are going to really enjoy the gameplays that I have for you guys today. But I really do have a massive problem when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it's the number one thing that really kills my experience when it comes to this game. Now, a lot of people are going to blame skill-based matchmaking, saying they have to sweat 24/7 when it comes to Call of Duty. Yes, that is definitely a major thing that's really aggravating a lot of players. It's definitely killing the franchise for a lot of individuals, especially the hardcore fan base who've been playing the game for a very long time. But on top of skill-based matchmaking, let alone versing sweats, it's the teams that I'm personally put on. Now, I play solo a lot when I play Call of Duty games. That's why I've always played, and that's why I always say I miss casual Call of Duty, because I'm a solo player. And back in the day when you were a solo player, they used to be a little bit more lenient with what lobbies that you're put into and who you're going up against, knowing that you're going to have to, solo carry a bunch of people if they put you with a bunch of bots. But they show no mercy when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. They will put you up against a full 6 stack of players who are all in a party, and they will give you all players who are just learning how to play Call of Duty on your team. It's ridiculous. How are you going to make a video game, especially a competitive one, where you're really trying to make it as competitive as you could possibly make it, and then you're not going to give me any good teammates to back me up? It's very aggravating. The whole time I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the whole time I'm trying to push, hold flags, go for objectives, try to play for the win, try to get kill streaks, or score streaks, I guess I should say. I keep forgetting that we're not in Call of Duty Modern Warfare anymore. We've moved on already. But every time I'm trying to play for something, my team is just never there for me. And you might say, well, JB, you need to go off and do your own thing, stretch away from the teammates. They're not going to help you. They're not going to benefit you. They're only going to kill you. But that's not what a team-based game mode is about. When you're playing a game mode that is all about the team, especially a small team, this isn't Battlefield where you got tons of players scattered across the whole map. No, this is 6v6. Your teammates are very crucial to the success in each and every game. Not only to capture the objectives, but to get score streaks as well, because the best way to get score streaks is to capture the objectives and make sure you hold map control and hold objective control. Simply like in domination. If your team can't simply go up and capture B flag, you'll never have mid-map control, and you'll literally get spawn trapped and killed the whole game if your team simply cannot just push up to the B flag. And this is what I run into practically every single game while I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And this is by far the worst possible experience you can ever, in a million years, get out of a video game. You cannot tell me that you would enjoy versing sweats 24/7, 1v6ing sweats, to be exact, every single game that you play. It's just simply not enjoyable. In other competitive video games, since, Call of Duty is trying so hard to be the most competitive shooter out there, and everybody's defending it saying, oh yeah, let's make Call of Duty competitive, let's make Call of Duty sweaty, but they're doing it in the completely wrong way. I'm a solo player. I should be in solo queued lobbies, or at least with more decently easy lobbies, because I simply cannot carry a full 6 man of players to a victory if they're not going to give me any decent players. But if I go over and I solo queue in a Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, Valorant, and I go into the ranked playlist, it will, and I repeat, it will find individuals who are just as good as me. So when I do play ranked, I am put up with skilled players as my own skill. So I'm not single-handedly trying to take control of the whole match. No, I have teammates who can back me up, who can hold my angles, who can watch my back. When I look one way, I don't have to worry and freak out constantly looking at the minimap to watch my back, because I know they're going to cover that angle, and they're going to cover that. So I never have to worry about anything besides what's in front of me. And in Call of Duty, they don't do that. It's just simply not like that. I don't get partied up with players who are that skilled or who know what they're doing. And that's because of the system that they have implemented into Call of Duty. It's just simply completely broken. If you have a bunch of bad games, you're supposed to be put with a bunch of bad players. That's how the skill-based matchmaking is supposed to work, right? But no, because when I do bad, or when I have bad games, I'm still topping the leaderboards. People don't understand this. They always say, oh, JB, you don't want to verse competition. You hate competition, this, that. But I have to carry noobs every single game, because every single game, I do good. So regardless of who's on my team, I'm still doing good as a player, and the skill-based matchmaking sees that. So it doesn't matter if I took the L, It doesn't matter if my teammates are playing like trash. The matter is that I still held a 2+ KD in that lobby, even though we got completely demolished, and the skill-based matchmaking is going to take that, say, oh, he's a 2 KD player, we need to keep matching him with bad players, because the bad players need someone to lean on so they can get carried to a victory, and then, of course, they're going to put me against a bunch of sweats again, and it's the same cycle every single game I play. And every once in a while, you'll see a match like this, where I do get some pretty decent randoms. Like, these guys I'm playing with are pretty dang good. They know what they're doing. They're holding the angles. We've been holding mid-map control pretty much the whole game. Surprisingly, I lucked out with this lobby. But this isn't like an every or every other game occurrence. This is like maybe once every 2 days I'll run into a lobby like this. Literally, that's how bad it is. It's to the point where I can barely even get through 4 matches of playing Call of Duty, where I used to be able to grind hours upon hours. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm a level 30 or something. I'm like 35, 36, something like that, while other people are already like level 100 and 200. Usually, typically in other Call of Duty games, I would be one of those players who are already hitting like level 100 or close to level 100 right now when a new season drops, because that's how much I enjoy grinding COD. I just don't care. I simply do not care, because if they're going to have a thick skill-based matchmaking system implemented into Call of Duty and force me to have to carry people who aren't at my own skill level, I'm not even complaining about them, you know? I'm not going to try to, say, oh, they're such trash players, get good. No, they're supposed to be in a different bracket. They're not supposed to be with me. But for some reason, since, skill-based matchmaking thinks I can carry every single player that I get put up against, they put me with a bunch of players who don't know what they're doing. And then, of course, like I said, they put me personally up against competition because they know I'm a 2+ KD player every single game I play. So they know I personally need competition. I can't be put up against casuals. So the whole game is me 1v6ing a bunch of sweats, which clearly you already know I'm simply not winning. It's just logical that you just cannot win a 1v6 against a bunch of sweats. I've seriously never hated the Call of Duty experience so much in my life. Seriously, I've never been to this point, even in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It didn't match me up with the worst of the worst players on my team. This is on a whole different level. I don't know if it's broken. I don't know if the system is incomplete right now, or if it needs to be tweaked, or they need to adjust things. God only knows what the issue truly is. But right now, it's currently broken. I keep getting partied up with by far the worst players in the absolute universe who just simply don't know how to play the video game. I mean, like I just said, in order to capture the B flag, you need to push as a unit. One person can't go up against 6 people and try to capture an OBJ, while at the same time trying to kill each and every one of those 6 players who are scattered across multiple different angles. It is impossible. You need a team to push up with you. But the majority of these times, especially on like maps like Nuketown and stuff, my team just simply doesn't move. And if I were to move up by myself, that's suicide. I know that. That's why simply in these certain occasions, I don't move. If my team is camping in the home building, the spawn building, I'm going to sit there too. Why am I going to sacrifice myself? Why am I going to push out and try to capture a flag, knowing that my team isn't going to back me up? They're not going to come and cover my angles, and I'm just going to simply get shot in the face. The enemies are going to come and, take back the flag instantly and just hold us in the same spawn trap. It is completely useless. Listen, Activision, if you are trying to make the sweatiest game possibly known to mankind, first off, I do not agree with that. I think Call of Duty is a casual shooter. It's not a competitive shooter, not even to the slightest, and skill-based matchmaking should be toned down a massive amount when it comes to this video game. But currently in this state, if you're trying to make a competitive shooter, you need to make sure that both sides of the teams are fairly balanced. I don't understand. Like, they're legitimately trying to make Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War the most competitive shooter in the world, but it's the worst competitive shooter in the world. Like, if nobody thought that Call of Duty was a casual shooter and everybody bought Call of Duty so they can go ahead and compete, nobody would play this video game right now. The only reason people are playing this game right now are simply because, 1, they have friends who enjoy this game, 2, they're zombies, and 3, it's Call of Duty. And everybody is still, just like me, in the same mindset that Call of Duty is a casual shooter, and everybody will go ahead and purchase it thinking that they can just sit back, lay back, and relax and enjoy the video game, when it's just a completely false reality. But it's very sad to say, but solo casual Call of Duty is basically completely dead. If you're not going to play with a party of friends, or a party of individuals who are very good, you're just basically going to be screwed. The matchmaking does not take into consideration that you're, lobbing solo. It doesn't take into consideration that you're playing with bots on your team. It doesn't take into consideration how many losses you get. It just takes into consideration of how good of a player you actually are. If you play aggressively, if you can still hold a 2 KD every single game that you play, what weapons you use, attachments you use. By all means, of all that stuff that it accounts for, it makes sure that you sweat 24/7. And because it thinks that you're a really good player, and because it knows that, you're holding a 2 KD and you use good weapons and you have good movement and stuff, it parties you with teammates who are horrible because they know that these guys need someone to carry them to a victory. It's a completely broken system. It's an awful system. Something needs to be resolved, or clearly the end of Call of Duty is going to happen very soon. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so, at Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.